President El-Sisi reaffirms Egypt's commitment to honoring martyrs' sacrifices on the Martyrs' Day. President El-Sisi discusses financial performance, social protection, and debt reduction strategy. And Prime Minister Madbouli reviews Decent Life Initiative projects and preparations for Phase 2. Good morning, you're watching Q News. We bring you the latest updates from Egypt. Egypt's President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has reaffirmed the nation's unwavering commitment to honoring the sacrifices of its martyrs on the occasion of Martyrs' Day. In a statement on his official social media accounts, the president paid tribute to the heroes who gave their lives to ensure Egypt remains strong, secure, and stable. He emphasized that on this day, Egypt renews its dedication to the noble cause for which they sacrificed. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has assigned Defense Minister Abdelmajid Saqr to place wreaths on the memorial of the Armed Forces martyrs in Cairo Nasr City district. The minister also placed a wreath at the tomb of the former president, Mohammed Anwar al-Sadat. Martyrs' Day falls on March 9th every year to commemorate the death of Lieutenant General Abdelmenem Riyad, who was Chief of Staff of the Egyptian Army from 1967 until 1969. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has met with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Ahmed Kojak, Minister of Finance, to discuss the indicators of the state's financial performance and social protection. Presidency spokesperson Ambassador Mohammed Shenawi stated that the meeting also reviewed national efforts to achieve financial discipline, raise the primary surplus rate, and reduce debt, especially with the near completion of the preparation of the strategy to reduce public debt in the medium term. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdel-Ati has underscored the pivotal role of the Egyptian media in raising public awareness, objectively presenting key foreign policy issues, and conveying Egypt's vision on international affairs. During a meeting with the Supreme Council for Media Regulation Chairman Khaled Abdelaziz, Abdel-Ati discussed avenues for future cooperation and exchanged views on pressing local and global issues, highlighting the media's crucial role at this stage. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdel-Ati has visited the National Media Authority, where he was received by Ahmed al-Musalmani, chairman of the authority. During a televised interview with Nile News, on the sidelines of the visit, the minister stated that Ms. Bureau's towering role will continue in the future just as it has throughout its great history. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has chaired a meeting to review the progress of projects under the presidential initiative Decent Life. Madbouli emphasized the government's commitment to ensuring the completion of these projects in the first phase of the initiative, which aims to bring more implemented projects into service and expand the base of beneficiaries. Additionally, the meeting addressed preparations for launching the second phase of the initiative in the upcoming fiscal year. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has reaffirmed the government's commitment to advancing digital transformation by automating services to streamline procedures and improve service delivery for citizens. During a meeting to review progress on the national digital agenda, Madbouli stressed the importance of following up on the Ministerial Committee for Social Justice's decision regarding the Unified Service Card and called for an immediate implementation in Port Said. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has met with Rania Al-Mashat, the Minister of Planning and Economic Development and International Cooperation, to follow up on several work files. During the meeting, Al-Mashat presented a report on the preparation and planning work for conducting the general population, housing and establishment census scheduled for 2027. The proposed methodology for work and necessary measures to ensure quality aspects at all stages of the census according to the international methodologies. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Hassan Abdullah, the governor of the central bank, have discussed the updates regarding the dollar inflows from various sources. The Prime Minister's spokesperson, Mohammed, added that the meeting emphasized the adequate provision of dollar resources as positively reflected on the availability of various essential goods for citizens alongside providing production requirements for factories. Minister of Social Solidarity, Maya Morsi, has announced an increase in the conditional cash support program, Takaful and Karama, to approximately 53 billion Egyptian pounds for the upcoming fiscal year, and the number of beneficiary families has reached around 4.7 million, 10 years after the program's launch. During a meeting with the Planning and Budget Committee in the House of Representatives, Morsi stated that the figures are subject to continuous increase or decrease due to the program's inherent flexibility. She added that families are added or removed from the program based on whether they meet the eligibility criteria. The specialized company Hadaiq, responsible for managing and operating parks and recreational facilities, including the development, management and operation of Giza Zoo and Ormond Gardens, announced that the official will take place in September 2025. Abdel Fattah Fizi, managing director of the Hadaiq company, overseeing the development of the zoo and the Ormond Gardens, confirmed that through relentless effort, the company has successfully secured the hosting rights of the African Union Conference of Zoos and Aquariums. Ministry of Transport has announced that the Baita Alliance has commenced superstructure work at the Tahrir 1 terminal at the port, designed to handle large vessels. Trains feature high lifting capacities capable of managing containers weighing up to 75 tons. They can also reach heights of 57.5 meters from the quay surface, allowing them to handle ultra-large vessels stacking up to 11 containers high. Housing Minister Sharifa Shirbini has reviewed development projects for roads, utilities and presidential initiative, Housing for All Egyptians in New Burj Al Arab City. The minister explained that several utility projects are being implemented as part of separating domestic sewage from industrial wastewater and developing the infrastructure of the new Burj Al Arab City. Additionally, 209 new residential buildings are under construction as part of the Housing for All Egyptian initiatives. That brings us to the end of our news bulletin. Here's what we've been covering. President El-Sisi reaffirms Egypt's commitment to honoring martyrs' sacrifices on Martyrs' Day. President El-Sisi discusses financial performance, social protection, and debt reduction strategy. And Prime Minister Madbouli reviews decent life in projects and preparations for Phase 2. That's now. Remember to stay updated by following Qnews.